Here I am, Gen Camp for the Undercard match. Unfortunately, I was had my sights set a little bit higher than this, but I'm still excited to be a part of this, even if it is in Undercard status.
Well, y'all just a fan of giving me second chances now, aren't you? Yes, folks, it's the Undercard, but more importantly, this is a #1 contenders match.
So, I'm here fighting Jen again, and fighting Alex, who I haven't faced one-on-one in There Will Be Trivia, and I've been wanting to face him for a long time. He's a great competitor. All three of us are, I think. I think all three of us deserve to be here, really. We've proved it throughout this tournament and in the past.
Because we have two really strong competitors that I'm excited to play again today, even though I've only played each one now, and it didn't go well either time.
As Jen and Robert have both said, they want me. They want a shot against me. I want a shot against both of them too. I'm playing the Season 1 There Will Be Trivia champion, and the Season 2 There Will Be Trivia champion. But guess what? Things aren't going to be championship for them when I'm done with them.
It's going to be interesting. I think saying that I got lucky against Jen is an understatement. I think I did get lucky against her in round 2, and that's how I was able to beat her.
So I'm excited to get back in the ring. Hopefully today's a better day. However, I am mentally exhausted, so I'm not exactly prepared for this match, but I'm always excited to have a fight. Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. Hopefully I don't have too many release dates or number questions.
Y'all saw what I've done in these tournaments. I come back, and I come back hard. You knock me down, I get right back up. And this time, I'm getting back up, I'm getting a #1 contendership, and I will be the future There Will Be Trivia champion. Bet on it.
But then I got unlucky against Chance. So I'm here, hopefully, to redeem myself after that loss against Chance. I really want to come away with a victory here. This is a tall hill to climb. Both of these two competitors I respect a lot, but I'm looking forward to giving it my all and hopefully coming out with a win.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a better match today, but I think that IMDb round, no matter who gets there, it's going to be a mess. So yeah, excited to play, hopefully have a better showing than I have been recently, get more back to my roots of being one of the top contenders here. But I'm excited to play both Alex and Robert, and we'll see how it goes.
Alrighty, everybody. I am Henry Confidential, and I just first off want to say congratulations to making it to this far in the tournament, because guess what? This was a pipe dream. We didn't think that a singles, let alone a team tournament was going to happen, let alone both of them coinciding together. And granted, it might have taken an extra 2 months than we had planned, but guess what? Like I just said, you have made it here. I am Henry Confidential. That is the Grand Admiral Kees Cornelisse. Buddy, how do you feel about this going into this right now?
Oh, I'm very excited for all of Championship Week. We got some amazing matches lined up, and today our first triple threat, which we haven't done before, but I assume we can make this work, and we have 3 great competitors. So yeah, I can't wait for this. I just want to get into this, and yes, it might have taken a little bit longer, but we're here. Just get over it, and we'll get into the regular play next week again.
Yeah, definitely. In this match, we have the very first non-merger There Will Be Trivia champion in Jen Kemp. We have the second There Will Be Trivia non-merger champion in Robert the Hobbit Parker. And then we have one of the top dogs over at Full Metal Trivia in Alex Omega Worden. So it's like these are just 3 of the best competitors that you can imagine in this match. And I am just thoroughly excited, just all the way to the T, and I can't wait to see how this is going to go. Like you said, this is the very first triple threat, so as long as the format works pretty much similar to a regular match, just with an added player, so I mean, I can't imagine it wouldn't work. So as long as all of our technical issues are, you know, perfect, then we are going to have an amazing match. We just heard from the competitors, they were just talking their smack, but they're also confident, and you know, it's well warranted. Everyone has made it here, they earned this spot, and you know, do you have any standouts in this, or do you think it could go to the wire from any of them?
Yeah, today we have 3 competitors that we've seen compete in this tournament and really take it by storm. I mean, in the first round, I faced Alex, and he knocked me the fuck out. I was not good in that match, but he was fucking good in that match. And then he went up against Chance, and he probably was Chance's biggest competition this tournament, except for maybe Greg, but whatever. Alex has shown that he knows his shit, and he also was one of the closest to come to Jeremy in that 4-way. But we have Jen, the Season 1 There Will Be Trivia champion, and Robert, the Season 2 There Will Be Trivia champion. So all these competitors have shown time and time again they know their shit, they know how to compete in this league, and I think that all three have a very good shot. But if I have to give an edge, I would say Alex, because he's beaten Jen before and Jen beat Robert. That's my logic for this one, but it really could go to either of them.
Yeah, definitely. And plus, as two of the competitors alluded in their promos, the IMDb is not necessarily a strength for two of them, and one of them, you know, he's actually pretty solid at it, and that is Alex. So if it comes down to the wire tight, then, you know, stats say that probably Alex has the best chance. And if any of them has a lead, I would say Robert or Jen could have the best potential going into round 3 with a big lead, statistically speaking, if one of them had got a category that they're just great in. So it could go either way, and I'm just super excited. So let's go ahead and get to know these players right now. First up, we have Alex Omega Worden, the number 5 ranked competitor with a 1-2 record. His strengths are comic movies and dominating in a fatal 4-way until the IMDb round. Next up, we have the number 4 ranked competitor in Robert the Hobbit Parker. He is also 1-2, and his strengths are Lord of the Rings and wishing he was older than Jeremy. And last up, we have the number 3 competitor, also 1-2. We have Jen the Memequeen Kempe, with a strength of Harry Potter and an ongoing battle with numbers. So we have these competitors. They're well matched. They're similar in strengths as far as they all are pretty well rounded, and I'm thoroughly impressed. Do you just want to go ahead and get this match started, or do you have any last words, Kees?
Let's go. Round 1 is going to go like this. The competitors will get 15 seconds to write down an answer. They get 8 questions from 8 different categories. And after the 15 seconds are up, they will show what they wrote down and then also say what they wrote down, because we don't want to have something different like Jane Fonda, whatever. And for a correct answer, you get a point, and for an incorrect answer, you get no points. That's as simple as it is.
And all 3 competitors are in the ring, and both of the hosts are in the ring. We're trying something new, and we're not going to tell you our secrets. Jen Kempe, are you ready?
Ready.
Robert the Hobbit Parker, are you ready?
Yep.
Alex Omega Worden, are you ready?
Ready like it's prom night. Let's do it.
You better be ready, because there will be trivia. Kees, hit him with your first question.
Alright guys, your first question comes in the category of action movies. In Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee's character seeks revenge for the death of what member of his family?
Similar to all these final rounds, I'm just going to keep the banner to a minimum unless we have something, because stakes are just too high to even risk anything.
Very high.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's start with Jen.
I think it was his sister.
Alright, let's go ahead and go over to Robert.
I put father.
And Alex.
And I said brother.
We got 3 different answers. One of you is correct, and it is the female sister.
Ah.
Indeed.
Girl power. Alright, your second question.
Girl power dying.
Girl death power. Under the category of comic book movies, which MCU film has a fight scene at an auto racetrack in Monaco?
Fun fact, in 2 weeks that's where Formula 1 will be, even though probably nobody cares.
So, not so fun fact. 5, 4, 2, 1. Let's start with Robert.
Iron Man 2.
Alex.
Iron Man 2.
And Jen.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah. I didn't even have to hesitate asking, because I just knew everyone was going to get that one.
Of course.
With the stakes this high, sometimes you got to give us off. Kees?
Of course. Alright, in the category of recent releases, what movie had the 2 lead characters named Elio and Oliver?
Oh.
I like this one.
Good question.
This is my sister's favorite movie of the year.
Ooh, it's high praise.
I really dug it. I was surprised. 5,
I was too.
4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, Alex, what do you got?
Just a guess. Call me by your name.
Alright, Jen.
Like your name.
And Robert.
Call me by your name.
3 for 3.
Alright.
But who get that one?
Alright, your next question under the category of hand-drawn animation. What 1994 animated film was an adaptation of the ballet Swan Lake?
I've actually been to the ballet once, Swan Lake, and Not my type of thing. My parents drag me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to Jen.
I think we're talking about the Swan Princess.
All right, Robert
Swan Princess.
and Alex.
The Swan Princess.
Very nice.
Jesus Christ.
This is not an undercard for no reason.
Definitely isn't. Alright. You guys, the next question is in the category of screenwriters. Who wrote the screenplay for the following movies? Steve Jobs, The American President, and Charlie Wilson's War.
Oh, what's his name?
I only know 2 screenwriters, and this is one of them. I can't remember his name. This is awful. Oh my god.
Category we haven't had before.
Okay. I got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Robert.
Aaron Sorkin.
All right, Alex
Aaron Sorkin.
and Jen.
Aaron Sorkin.
Nice.
Really
Jesus
distracting for a
Christ.
second there.
Alright.
This is a barn burner.
This
Your
is
next
something.
category: classics. Which actress played Blanche Dubois in A Streetcar Named Desire?
Guess what? A movie I haven't seen.
Yeah, I liked some of it, but not all of it. And as I proved that I've seen it because I properly pronounced that last name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're tearing me apart! Let's go to Alex.
I actually don't know, but I know Marge Simpson played Blanche in The Simpsons.
Interesting. Alright, Jen?
Alright.
I think it's supposed to represent her descent into madness. Vivian Leigh.
And Robert.
Right.
I said Vivian Leigh. I didn't spell it right, but
Oh, we can't take that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I missed an I. Oh.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
not a
also
real
an
name.
A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
What kind
a,
of name is Vivid?
It's like
I don't
Lena
know.
Headley. It's so close, but
Yeah.
we can't take it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
if it was a real name, maybe, but yeah, Vivian's
Fair.
not even a
Vivian isn't. No, I deserve that one. You're right.
All right, man.
penultimate question, Case. What we got?
Gangster movies. In American Gangster, Frank Lucas smuggled heroin on military planes coming back from Vietnam. Where was the heroin hidden in the planes? Yeah, in what was heroin hidden?
That's a long one. Please don't make us repeat. By the way, you have 3 repeats the whole game.
You do.
The stakes, I forgot to mention it because I'm so scared.
Yeah. Unless you have connection issues, you only have 3 repeats to stall for time if you want.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go over to Robert. What do you got?
Suitcases.
All right, Alex
Ooh.
It was in the coffins of dead soldiers.
and Jen.
Ooh.
I haven't seen the movie, so I was like, where would I hide heroin? So this is going down a dangerous road, but seats, I don't know.
It
All
was
right.
coffins. Alex, get
Damn.
that one. Very nice.
Good pull.
Impressive.
All right, and your final question in round 1 of the undercard match in championship week for the very first triple threat match. That was a tongue twister. Don't make me say it again.
Can you
What was that? I didn't hear that.
I will make you use a repeat if you make me say that again. Your final category, guys, get your tissues ready. Tearjerkers.
Jeez.
What 1970 film has the line, "Love means never having to say you're sorry"?
Oh no.
No dime classics.
2 of them. Really quick to write on that one.
But Robert is still struggling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit this one.
5,
Mind fart.
4, 3, 2, 1. And we actually starting with Robert on that one.
That's mind fart. I said John Lithgow.
That's your
What?
go-to. I missed that one. And Alex.
Love Story.
Damn
Jen.
Love Story.
Wow! Jen
That
with a
is
7-point
Jesus
round
Christ.
1, and Alex not far behind with 6. And honestly, Robert's not that far behind either with 4. So round 1 was a lot of fun. Nerves are high, and here's how round 2 is going to go. Round 2 is a little different than our regular play because it's a triple threat. There will be no red and black, but the player in the lead is going to decide to go first, second, or third. They're going to choose a number 1 through 8. a category is going to get selected, that person is going to either stick with it or respin. The handoff is also going to be taken away, as you can imagine, and then we're just going to go down the line with the 3 competitors. Multiple choice will be available, knocking the options down from 2 points to 1, and there is stealing with a quick 5-second count, so competitors better be getting answers down and ready to show on a miss. So, with that being said, Jen, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first? Second?
I haven't been in the lead in a long time. Like this, I'm always behind, so I never get to pick here. I'll go third. Yeah.
Jen's gonna go third. Alex, you are in second. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go second.
Ooh.
Robert's gonna start this round.
Robert, you are in third. Would you like to go first, or would you like to quit?
I'm going first, I guess. I just got it, right?
Quit.
Is that a viable option? All right.
Quit while you're behind.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not right.
All right, Robert. So you are, since you chose valiantly to go first, here are your categories: James Bond, directors, quotes, classics, high school movies, Batman, biopics, and Middle Earth. Please choose a number 1 through 8.
Michael, give me a number 1 to 8. 4.
All right, Kees. What does 4 correlate to?
As Mark Ellis says, biopics or biopics.
Shit.
Just remember, if you respin, your opponents will know this number. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. I know.
The joys of going third.
How do you feel with going with
I'm gonna go 6.
All right, and you are going to be stuck with.
Oh my god. You got Middle Earth.
Let's go.
Okay.
I guess he's okay with his opponents knowing about biopics.
I don't care.
Kees,
I needed something else.
Clearly, I'm going to let you take this one away.
Of course. Okay. God damn it. Well, Robert, your first question in the category of Middle Earth. How many Uruk-hai are in the army that attacks Helm's Deep?
10,000.
That's correct, for 2 points. The next question in Middle Earth. What Middle Earth film has the song I See Fire performed by Ed Sheeran?
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
And that's 2 more points. At the end of the 2 towers, Faramir takes Frodo, Sam, and Gollum to what city in Gondor?
Osgiliath.
And that's 2 more points. Jesus Christ. Alright, we'll see how this last one goes. How many years are there between the end of The Hobbit and the beginning of The Lord of the Rings?
Oh, wow. I'm gonna... multiple choice.
Your options are A, 40 years, B, 50 years, C, 60 years, or D, 70 years.
I should have just guessed. I think it's 60.
That's the point.
Yeah, I should have just said that.
All right, 7 out of a possible 8,
7.
which gives you
That's
11,
a big round.
which was huge. All right, unfortunately, we didn't get any steal opportunities there for Alex or Jen, but Alex, you're up second, so please pick a number 1 through 8, and 6 is off the table, and you know one of them, but I won't remind you.
Yeah, and since Robert picked 2 of my numbers, I'm gonna say number 3.
3 is the category of high school movies.
I'm gonna pass on that. Let's go number 1.
And number 1 is the category of classics.
Classics.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'll go ahead and read this to Alex. Remember, you have multiple choice, and remember, opponents, write it down.
Against you.
All right,
There we
Alex. Just a reminder, you got classics, and you can opt for multiple choice.
Okay. Well, this is gonna be fun.
The 1960s The Sundowners depicts sheep drovers in what country?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the United States, B, England, C, Australia, or D, Canada?
United States.
That is incorrect. Jen, let's start with you.
Australia.
And Robert.
I put England.
Australia was actually right. So 1 point still for Jen. Huge.
A lot of sheep. That's all I had.
Alex, your second question. What live-action Disney film has the song "A Whale of a Tale"?
Oh, of course you throw Disney at me. Multiple choice again.
Is it A, Treasure Island, B, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sun, the Sea, C, Blackbeard's Ghost, or D, Kidnapped?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
That is correct for a point.
Jen wrote out that full title.
And before multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, your third question. Ursula Andress plays the alluring honey rider in which James Bond film?
Dr. No.
That is correct for 2 points,
Well done.
which gives you the lead on Jen by a point going into your final question. Elizabeth Taylor won an Oscar for playing a call girl in what 1960 film?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, B, Suddenly Last Summer, C, Raintree Country, or D, Butterfield 8?
B.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect.
Robert, what do you have?
I wrote Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
And Jen.
No?
I think it's Butterfield 8.
Another
She got
steal
it.
point for Jen.
Holy shit.
Damn.
And that going into Jen's chance, she is
Ooh.
tied with Alex 9-9, and Robert has
Robert.
11.
This could be a big round for Jen.
Jen,
Shut up.
not going to remind you of the numbers, but we will say that 6 and 1 are off the table. So please choose a number.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Can I go with 2?
That is the category of directors.
Nope. All right.
Batman.
I feel just as confident in those two as the other ones. So let's go with 7.
And that is the category of quotes!
Oh.
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 Right.
Alright. Jeez. Alright. Jen, your first question in the category of quotes. In which film does a drill instructor say, "Better stop eyeballing me, boy. You're not worthy to look your superiors in the eye. Use your peripheral vision, or I'll rip your eyeballs out of their sockets and eat them for breakfast."
See, this is an interesting one because I feel like there wasn't a lot of cursing, but then again, we might just be censoring ourselves. So
And 5.
I'm gonna say it's Full Metal
Blue.
Jacket.
That is incorrect.
Damn
Ellison,
it.
Robert
Robert.
can.
Can you give us like a 5 count or something? I gotta change my answer now.
I feel like I know what it is. Hey, buddy, yeah,
I
you
will
get
give you a
to
quick
change.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
It's
5,
I'm not gonna pull it. It's fine.
3, 2, 1. All right, Robert says he doesn't have it. Alex?
I had Full Metal Jacket. Yeah.
I had Full Metal Jacket as well.
Is it an
Go for
officer
it.
and a gentleman?
It is an officer and a gentleman.
Damn it. Okay, yeah.
You knew it. Alright. Alright. Finish this line from This Is the End. "Hi God, it's me, Jonah Hill, from blank."
Oh. Multiple choice isn't gonna help much. I think it's Moneyball.
2 points.
Yep, it was Moneyball.
Okay.
Yeah.
To tie
Right.
up with Robert with 11.
Next question in quotes. In A Nightmare on Elm Street, what does Freddy say to Nancy after his tongue comes out of a phone and licks her?
I think I know. Are we gonna get like really, really anal about the wording of this?
I mean,
Might want to go to multiple choice.
Given this quote,
yeah.
if you can get 75% of it, we probably would accept it.
yeah.
5, 4,
We'll go to multiple choice.
Your options are A, You Taste Good, Nancy. B, Nancy and Freddie Sitting in a Tree. C, I'm Your Boyfriend Now, Nancy. Or D, Let's Go Steady.
I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy.
That is
Correct for a point.
And the lead.
Shouldn't have done that.
She's in the lead, and she has one more question left. In $1 Million Baby, what Irish term does Clint Eastwood's character use for Hilary Swank's character, which translates to My Darling, My Blood?
Makushla.
2 points! Holy shit.
With that being said, an update on the score. Alex is in the third first place with 9. Robert is in the second first place with 11. And Jen is in the first place with 14.
That made a lot of sense.
So I want to make everyone feel good. All right. Kees, how is round 3 going to go?
Well, round 3, we should know it by now. It's the IMDb round, but if you don't, I'll explain it. Every competitor will get a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer based on information out of IMDb, and they have to name the movie from that information. For their 2-pointer, they get the year, the genres, and the actor. For the 3-pointer, they get the year, the director, and the keywords. For the 5-pointer, they get the year, and then they can choose 2 hints of either actor, director, genres, or keywords. And that's basically how it is. No stealing. So let's go.
All right, Jen. You are in the lead, and this is a little different because it's a triple threat. So please pick movie number 1, 2, or 3.
2.
Okay. Robert, you're in the lead. Pick number 1 or 3.
1.
Okay. Jen, please pick movie number 4, 5, or 6.
5.
Robert?
4.
And last but not least, Jen, please pick number 7, 8, or 9.
9.
Okay. Robert?
8.
Alrighty. We are going to start off with Alex because he is behind. And if he gets his 2-pointer, we'll jump over to Robert. Alright, Alex. You were stuck with movie number 3 for your 2-pointer. Your year, 1996. Your genres, comedy, crime, and your actor, Shawn Wayans.
Oh my god, I know that it's an impossible title. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice?
2 points!
Oh, yes!
I didn't want to give any hints away, but we would have just accepted Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
We would.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing is in the hood at the end.
Yeah. We would have accepted Don't Be a Menace because that is a ridiculous.
It's long.
Because most people just call Dr. Strangelove Dr. Strangelove, so we'll accept Don't Be a fucking menace. And I didn't think about this to the end, but genres we probably could have threw spoofs in there, but I thought about it at the end, so I was like, we just have to commit to what we wrote down. All right. So that shifts over to Robert for his 2-pointer.
Movie number 1, Robert, was released in 2005. The genres are comedy and romance, and the actor is Ryan Reynolds.
The Proposal?
That is incorrect. We will look for Just Friends. Robert, this will force you to also do your 3-pointer, which was released in 1998, directed by Robert Rodriguez, Jesus, and the plot keywords are small town Ohio, students, and changes in personality.
Not sure on the year. Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Look for the faculty.
The
Oh, I
faculty.
was never gonna hit that. You never
That's a
seen that?
good movie.
I fucking love the faculty.
All right, Alex. Your 3-pointer. You were given movie number 6. Your year, 2008. Your plot keywords, online dating, cool car, and virgin. And your director, Sean Anders.
Is that Win a Date with Tad Hamilton?
Ooh, I'm sorry. We're looking for Sex Drive.
Okay.
Okay.
I contemplated putting donut as a keyword, but that might have been too obvious. So, Alex, we're sticking with you for your 5-pointer, and if you unfortunately miss this, you will be TKO. You were given movie number 7. Your year is 2010. Please choose 2 of the following: actor, director, genres, and plot keywords.
Actor and plot keywords.
Alright. Just a reminder, and you have all 3 repeats. Your year, 2010. Your plot keywords: Iowa town, sheriff, and toxin. And your actor, Timothy Oliphant.
God.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know it.
Ooh, he didn't use a repeat, and that is, in fact, the Crazies.
The Crazies.
And with that
Jane
being
got
said,
it.
unfortunately, Alex, the Omega Warden, has been TKO'd, and the first member out of this singles undercard. Everyone give him a round of applause for making this this far and having a valiant effort. We appreciate your efforts, and let's jump over to Robert so he doesn't have the same fate. Case?
Alright, Robert. We're stuck with movie number 8, which was released in 1974. Not
course
40,
it was.
74.
Of course.
Not
Sure.
that bad.
I remember that year well. 1974. You're fucking kidding me. Okay.
You were born 2 years earlier, right?
I was, yeah. Yeah, I was born the same year The Godfather came out. Actually, the same exact day. Let's go director and keywords.
Right. To repeat, it was released in 1974. Your keywords are single mom, waitress, and 11-year-old son, and it was directed by Martin Scorsese.
Oh shit, which one is it? I know this.
Reminder, you have all 3 repeats.
Yeah, repeat that. Yeah, I know that's Scorsese.
Right. 1974, single mom, waitress, and 11-year-old son, directed by Martin Scorsese.
I haven't seen it, but I know it. Shit.
Five.
Repeat the question.
Released in 1974, plot keywords are single mom, waitress, and 11-year-old son. Was directed by Martin Scorsese.
Hugo.
Moving on and earning a number 1 contenders match with a 2-way TKO. Jen, the Memequeen Kempe.
What was it?
Alice doesn't live here anymore.
Ellen Percy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I should have known that. Whatever.
Wow. So with that said, Jen has finally got her winning ways back in order, and I am at a loss for words. I know these competitors are as well, so let's go ahead and jump to our head editor and Jeff Varju and talk to them right now.
What's going on, everybody? Big Pop himself here, Jeff Varju, here with the Queen, the winner of our 3-way match, Jen Kempe. Man, what a match! What a match! You would never thought this was an undercard match. You would have thought this was a championship round. The way you played today, it showed why you're the season 1 champ today. And I mean, you had probably the easiest IMDb round I've ever seen. I said you coasted through that. Didn't even have to lift a finger. Well, you did write down a couple of the answers just to show off just a little bit. But I'm gonna open the floor up to you right now. How are you feeling post match right now?
I'm a little disappointed in myself because I feel like I could have done better. I got my favorite movie quotes, which I've never gotten before because I usually go for like animation or Harry Potter, but knowing Robert Parker was going to be in here, I was like, Harry Potter cannot be an option. I am not giving him that leg up again. So I was really excited to get it, and then I second-guessed myself, and I didn't believe, and I had a hunch that it was correct to begin with, and I was wrong, and but yeah, so I'm always afraid of the IMDb round, so this is the best way to do it. I haven't had a match where I am actually out in front, which sounds weird, because I usually go down to the wire in the end, but I'm rarely the one that gets to pick my options and everything. So yeah, especially in a three-way, that second round's a lot of fun when I get to see all the options before me. And yeah, if I could just never do the IMDb round ever again and just keep winning, that'd be fantastic. That's okay by me. And there were no movie release dates quizzes. This was fantastic. It's my favorite match of all time. Thank you, whoever wrote the questions for this match.
Well, we'll keep that in mind now for future matches. Now, movie release dates is a no-go anymore. So if Jeremy's listening right now, which I'm sure he probably is, movie release dates is not very popular amongst Jen, at least. But I mean, looking at like your match in general right now, round 1 you went 7 for 8 right now, and then round 2, I think you only missed one question, go on multiple choice on 2, I believe it was.
I missed the first one, and I went to, which I was in between those two, and I even said it, that there weren't a lot of curse words in that quote, and I was like, that makes me feel like it's gonna be an officer and a gentleman and not Full Metal Jacket, but I was like, Jeremy's a little tricky sometimes, so maybe he cut out the important part. But yeah, and I went to multiple choice on Nightmare on Elm Street, and I knew that. I was just worried that I was going to say it the wrong way, and I've done that before, and I need to just be more confident on those, because I know those quotes, so I really should have just gone all in. I could have had the perfect score in round 2, so I was a little upset about that. But yeah, I only missed, the only one that I know that I missed was American Gangster, because I just haven't seen it. It's a long movie. So, yeah.
Don't blame me on American Gangster. Yeah, it's a tough one to sit through. But yeah, even the fact that you played the safe game in round 2. I mean, going multiple choice is the safe route to go, because you still had a commanding lead going into round 3. I mean, you had these chumps going into round 3. I mean, Robert, we know how he does in round 3 right now. So he proved that once again now. But with this win now, you are going to have a #1 contenders match now. Knowing how this match went now, how do you feel going into a future #1's match?
Yeah, I feel better, because I've not been doing well really recently. I really thought I'd go further than I had in the singles tournament and in the team tournament, because me and Jess are just a powerhouse, and I can't wait to get back in the ring with her, because she is just phenomenal, and I'm very glad to have her as a partner. So it feels good to finally get another win under my belt, just to build that confidence up just a little bit more. So I'm excited to feel like I deserve to be where I am in the rankings and everything more now, and I'm always excited to see more players and stuff. So this is my second time around with these two, and they are fantastic players. So I'm excited to see some new people.
All right. Looking forward to the future. I like that. I like the optimism from you. Well, you got a lot of studying to do, getting ready for a #1 contenders match. I have no doubt that you will give whoever it is a good run for their money. But until then, you gave us a great match today. Well done. You earned the title of Queen very easily today. So Jen, congratulations on your win today. All right, Robert, man. It was a tough one today for you. It was a big toughie for you. I mean, round 3. Let's just talk round 3 right now.
Let's just not ever again in my entire life. If I ever
that good old IMDb curse coming in full swing right now with you.
I should have known Alice doesn't live here anymore, because I really like Scorsese. He's one of my favorite directors. I should have gotten that. The other two, I feel no remorse at all about missing. I am probably, I was here fighting for a chance at #1 contender spot, but like realistically, I'm the worst round 3 player in the league. Like, that's just the truth, and I'm happy to accept that, but I know that. I am terrible in round 3, which means I have to make up points where I can. I did a very good round 2 today. I had an okay round 1, but a little bit below average round 1, so I just didn't have enough points going into round 3 to have a cushion. Obviously, congrats to Jen. She absolutely deserves this. I can't wait for her to go win the title wherever that comes along, but she's going to do it. Yeah, I'm not really disappointed in my performance, except in round 1. Vivian, I can't believe I forgot to write the I. I was just writing quickly. I knew the answer was Vivian. I just forgot to write a letter. So there's just some... I'm not disappointed with my performance. I should have gotten more in round 3, and I just need to get better at the IMDb round. And I don't know how, but I have to.
I was gonna say, just go onto the website. I would say, watch The Faculty first of all. That's a fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Faculty.
I would say The Faculty's a good time. Maybe we'll get you a spelling book too, so you learn how to properly spell Vivian as well.
Yeah,
but
that'd be helpful.
Whoa! Hey guys! Robert, I need to talk to you about something. Being one of the head guys over at the OB Trivia, I have to just say, you're not doing well in singles, and it's not looking good for you. And but hey, don't get your panties in a bunch. I actually have a proposal for you. As you just heard last week in all the promo videos, we just started up a new faction. Myself, my new team partner Jake Marangoni, and my good buddy Mike Hanley, and his new partner Nazario Montenegro. We have joined together and created a faction, and we're calling ourselves Clerks because we know movies, we know dates, we know old stuff, we know funny stuff. We have 4 singles players who are pretty solid at singles, and we have 2 teams. You unfortunately haven't been doing well in singles, and unfortunately you didn't do well in your one team match. But there is something that I know that you are good at, and there is something that, being ahead of one of the heads of There Will Be Trivia and Worldwide Movie Games, I know that we're cooking up, and that is a Geek League. We are starting up There Will Be Geek, led by Sandy Sandman Robinson, and none of the 4 of us are really that good at geek stuff. How about we take the pressure off your shoulders of doing regular trivia and just dominate in geek stuff? How about you join us, be our Jason Inman, be our Hector Navarro, be our solely geek player for the most part. You can have some fun here and there, but mostly geek stuff. Get us a championship in geek and join us. Join forces. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely. I am in. I've actually been thinking about hanging up the towel in singles for a while, just because I had a good run in There Will Be Trivia Season 2, haven't lived up to that since then, so I am absolutely in. I'm ready to kick ass in this new league, and I will get you a championship.
That's what I'm talking about. Singles belt, team belt, and now geek belt. We're going to get that started. Keep your eyes open and keep your ears to the grindstone. There will be geek. We are the Clerks. Let's do it.
Well, now that was the thing. So, Mr. Parker, looks like you got yourself a faction right now. You came out with a loss. Came out with a loss today, but came out with a little bit of a win right now. So it looks like you got a couple people in your corner right now, looking that's going to be backing you up with a future league. And I'm excited to see how you do with this future geek league.
Oh, I am too. I absolutely am too.
Well, that's it. We got a lot of anticipation building up in the off season, but in the meantime, Mr. Parker, it's a pleasure to watch you play. It was a pleasure talking with you, and I look forward to seeing more of you in the future. Mr. Omega, our first eliminated player of our 3-way right now. But you know what? It wasn't a big loss for you. This really just came down to semantics. It really just came down to a couple point difference. And like I said before, this was not an undercard match. This was a championship style match right now. And you put on a stellar performance today. I know you feel a little down and disappointed in yourself right now, so I'm just going to open up the floor to you right now. How you feeling post-match?
Like Lady Luck bent me over and had her way with me. Because seriously, that round 2, that sealed my fate. Both of my opponents pulled their preferred categories for this match. I pull a weakness. I had Batman sitting on that board, waiting to come out, and I pull classics, while Jen and Robert get Middle-earth and movie quotes. That sealed my fate right there. I had to fight my way back. I could barely get a steal. I couldn't get any steals, so I had to fight my way back in that IMDb round. And that 5-pointer was just one I just couldn't pull. So really, it came down to that round 2, and Lady Luck not siding with me today. So it's not a victory I'm gonna be feeling bad about. All the credit to Jen. She definitely played her heart out. Robert, that incredible round 2 from him. Yeah, it was his strength, but he still had to know it, and he did. So I feel like I just fought a heavyweight fight, and it came down to a decision rather than a KO. I'm gonna hang my hat with pride about that one.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yes, this is essentially was a by decision style match. This was so close, and at one point, you did not know who to expect. At one point, I thought you were going to pull it out, but yeah, classics. You could tell you just were not feeling that one from the get-go. Does this now give you an incentive to maybe brush up a little bit on it, maybe get a little bit of an edge going into future matches?
Well, it does, but at the same time, from what we just heard from Henry and Robert, there is an announcement that I have to make, and it ties into some of the things that have been going on around the league. Henry has started a new faction, the Clerks, replacing the old Hateful Eight, or Hateful Greats. The ring rates are dead, and no one's happier about that than most of us, because let's face it, no one liked them to begin with. People seem to also forget that I originally had plans to make Omega Club a faction, but things just didn't work out. We tried it in other leagues, it just wasn't working the way I liked, but I have always played better when I have a group backing me up. I've always played better in teams. I've proven that through the tournament. And I've always played better when I know I have a group of players supporting me, helping me study, and just being there to guide me and help lead me. So today, as of this match, I need a nation behind me. An Atomic Nation. So I'm happy to announce that yes, I have joined Jeremy Adams in the Atomic Nation. My team's partner Thomas, I don't know if he's going to join as well, but I'm there. And with me in the Atomic Nation, along with Jeremy and some of the other players in that group, you can expect great things, and you can expect a new Omega. Someone who is just as hard and doesn't take shit, but someone who's ready for the big fight every time it comes up.
I'm loving what I'm hearing right now. Joining up with the Atomic Nation right now. I'm at a loss for words right now. I mean, this is a stunning shocker right now.
If Jeremy were here, he'd explain it all. He'd have a giant ear-to-ear grin on his face like he always does. But
of course he would.
This is the beginning of a new Omega. This is something that needed to happen, and it's something that's going to lead to great things. And I can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing this match has proven to us, our losers today are not losers. They are winners, and they are going to come back stronger than ever. So I would keep an eye out, not just for Omega Worden himself, not just for the Hobbit Robert Parker, not just for Memequeen Jen Kempe, but for a lot of people. It seems like we have in store for us next season quite the shakes and quite the rumbles, and I cannot wait to see it, because somebody else has to make their singles debut, and that's this kid right here. I'm waiting for it. Sanchez, I know you're waiting for me, and I'm ready to compete. Let's give Pick Papa a shot, because big things are coming next tournament and next season. So, Mr. Worden, great game today. I cannot wait to see what you do in the future, and this is Big Papa signing off.
Wow, as we saw, I jumped in there and talked to Robert, but the biggest thing that I want to talk about is Omega and Atomic Nation coming together, because before they were feuding factions over in the Full Metal area, but now that Worldwide Movie Games has become a whole, I'm pretty sure that they've been working together and not just been, feuding, and they've actually had to, come together as friends more than enemies, and it's shown that they're coming together. And now Alex is right. When he has backup and when he has a team behind him and we have support, he is on fire. And today was just one of those matches where he didn't have a manager. Maybe if he would have a manager in his mind to tell him not to respin and stick with biopics or anything like that, you never know what would have happened. He might not have got classic. Maybe he could have got 4 or 5 points instead of 0. So that is interesting to say the least. And maybe if we get lucky, maybe we can up our our system, and maybe we can have people on call during promos and have them all talk together. That would be a lot of fun. But hey, no promises, but that's something to look forward to potentially in the future. And Robert, he's going to join my faction now. We started that up. You guys heard the video last week, and that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to see. I know, Kees, you're a little salty with that, but hey.
Yeah. No,
me and Robert, we were
I honestly do not care. Here's the thing, Henry. I honestly don't care that he joined up with you and that you didn't think of me. I don't care. We're co-hosts. We should not be in a faction. That should not be biased at all. Here's the thing. I am going to beat everyone in Inner Geekdom. That includes Robert the Hobbit Parker, and I do not have a faction. Whoever is out there, if you've seen me on reactions for Inner Geekdom matches, or if you've... do you see these fucking posters? I know about every fucking thing there is to know about Inner Geekdom. So, Robert may think that he's going to dominate Inner Geekdom. Well, you got me there. I will be in that league, in the final, facing him and kicking his ass, getting that Inner Geekdom belt. So get ready, and whoever's out there, like, I'm open for suggestions. Whoever, if you want to approach me, sure. We'll get there. Anywho, this was a great match. I loved it. My God, the points scored and the knowledge displayed in this match, it was insane. We got 7, 6, and 4 in round 1. That's just high scores for round 1. Then Robert gets his strength, Jen gets her strength, and then IMDb, of course. That's always the thing with these competitors, as we know. But still, my God, that was a very good match up until the last round. And I cannot wait to see Jen face whoever loses that final for the next #1 contender spot. Yeah, that's all I can say. I'm excited for the future.
Yeah, definitely. And as you can show, we're stepping up. We're doing big things. This is part 1 of the video, as you can see, because this is the undercard. If you guys haven't been paying attention, this is the undercard. Because guess what? We are about to transition to the championship. We're going to have the very first Worldwide Movie Games Presents There Will Be Trivia Singles Champion, and that is going to be between Luca Fallon and Chance Ellison. That is coming up right now, so you're about to hear from us pretty soon in like the snap of a finger, no pun intended. So let's go ahead and jump to that right now.
Oh, do I give my congratulations speech now, or do I do the silver medal thing like after? Because at the end of the day, this is a foregone conclusion. I am the only double finalist in this tournament. By the end of it, I'm going to have 2 belts. My shoulders are going to be very fucking heavy. It's going to weigh me down. And my God, this little punk is not going to take that from me.
I'm not trying to sound like an ass kisser or anything. I mean, you know, that's not my game. But he's a hell of a competitor. The dude knows his stuff.
I faced Chance a couple of times in various things, one of which was here in the team tournament, and look which one of us is in the fucking finals, right? I'm in 2 finals, I'm gonna hold 2 belts, this is the year of the Butcher, and Chance, you are in my fucking way.
Look, Luca is just another in the bump of the road on my way to There Will Be Trivia title glory. So you know what? I'm done talking. He says the year of the Butcher. I think this is my year. This is my time, and the only way I'm gonna cap this off is by taking that title.
Wow. So, first of all, congratulations on making it this far into the video, because we already have a long one, because as you saw right ahead, right before, we had the triple threat, and that match was amazing. We got our new layouts going. We're upping up the quality. You know, me and Kees, we've gotten our rapport going on. We're just having so much fun hosting these matches. And now we just got done hearing from the singles competitors in the championship, and they are, it's pretty much what you expect at this point. You know, they've had a lot of matches. We've gotten to know them. But hey, get to know me. I'm Henry Confidential. That's Kees Cornelisse, the Grand Admiral. What's up, man?
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm very excited for this. We just had a great match where we saw Jen pull out the victory, double TKO there. But now, this is the match. This is the match of the video. I mean, however great that undercard match was, this is what we've been waiting for. Luca has had to face Manning. Pretty handily dealt with him. Had to deal with Jeremy twice. And set the points record in that last match, beating Jeremy by 1 point. That was insane. And you got Chance. In his first match, went to sudden death again with Greg. Then he beat Alex, who beat me. And then he beats Robert. I'm sorry, Robert. That was just. But we're here. They both have 3-0 record, both have TKO under their belt, and I honestly can't call this one. These two are so well matched, I think. We couldn't have asked for a better final, I think. This is the final we've all been waiting for. I cannot wait. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And this is probably the best nickname for a championship, Titan versus the Butcher. Like, that just sounds like Alien versus Predator, Freddy versus Jason, like Titan versus the Butcher. Like, this is going to be so much fun. So we heard them speak. Let's get to know them a little bit more. All right, first up we have the #2 ranked competitor, Chance the Titan Ellison. He is 3-0 with a TKO, and he's a big fan of Pixar, and he's also a big fan of Ubering his family around. And then we have the #1 ranked competitor with also a 3-0 record with 1 TKO. He's a big old fan of horror, and he's also a big old fan of retiring. Jeremy the Atom Adams. Sorry, buddy. All right, Kees. So both these competitors are 3-0. Both of them have a TKO. Both of them had pretty decent schedules as far as strength, and they came up really well and really on dominant factors. So I don't know where the momentum lies on this one. Chance can just have a perfect match. Luca can have a perfect match. This could go to sudden death, but neither of them know how the 5-round segment's going to go. Do you think that's going to get in either of their heads, or do you think that it could just...
I don't know. We'll see. They both are new to this format, to how we do a title match, so there's no real big advantage here. The only thing is Luca has had more matches recently because he's still in the team tournament. That might help, that might hurt, I don't know. I just think that both of them, as I said, are evenly well matched, and I cannot call a winner at this point. I just want to get this match going.
Yes, I agree, and I am ready for that, so let's go ahead and get this started. Kees, how's round 1 going to go?
Well, round 1 is the whiteboard round, where both competitors will get 8 questions of 8 different categories. They have 15 seconds to write down their answer after they heard the question. After the 15 seconds are up, they will show their whiteboard what they wrote down, and also say what they wrote down, because we want to make sure what they wrote down is actually the answer. No Jane Fonda kind of crap. And a correct answer is a point, and an incorrect answer is 0 points. That's as simple as it is.
Alright. Luca, are you ready?
I've done this before.
Chance, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, it's time to fight, because there will be trivia.
Alright guys, your first question in the category of hand-drawn animation. In 1969's A Boy Named Charlie Brown, Charlie travels to New York to compete in what type of competition?
These championship matches are stressing me out. We can't banter. There's too much pressure, and I just want to watch these guys just quickly write down these answers because I'm so impressed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, start off with Luca.
Not sure you need to be impressed. A dog show?
Oh, okay. Chance.
Fastest spelling bee.
Oh, he got it for the
Chance
lead.
got it. Yeah.
Early lead.
All right, your second question under the category of recent releases. In The Greatest Showman, P.T. Barnum brings Swedish star Jenny Lind to perform in his show. What type of performer is she?
I heard so much about The Greatest Showman, and I didn't see it.
I have not either, and it's one of those, just the negative things just drew me away.
Yeah,
and I feel
seems
bad.
very...
5,
I can understand that.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Chance.
I quite enjoy The Greatest Showman. She was an opera singer.
All right, and Luca.
I had trapeze artist. This is not going well for me.
Oh,
okay.
wow. Singer.
So, 2-point lead for Chance then. Alright, in the category
Better
of comic
enjoy this while I
book
can.
movies, which actually also is a very recent release. What is the name / title of Jeff Goldblum's character in Thor Ragnarok?
This is one of
I
those.
love this movie.
Yeah, this is one of those. The more I watch it, the more I love it because
It's so much fun.
The comedy threw me off the first time I watched it because I was expecting Ragnarok, but then once I
Yeah,
knew it was
something
going
dark.
to be hilarious, it was. 5.
You said
4,
Jeff Goldblum's character, right?
Yes.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. All right, let's go back over to Luca
The Grandmaster.
and Chance.
My favorite MCU movie 2017, The Grandmaster.
You are correct.
I agree with that one. Yes.
All right, 3-1. Your fourth question: gangster movies. Oh no, sorry.
Screenwriters.
Yeah. Your fourth question: screenwriters. Who wrote
Right.
the screenplay for The Verdict, The Untouchables, and Glengarry Glen Ross?
And to, I suppose, nobody's surprise, I haven't seen any of these movies.
Paul Newman is one of my favorite actors that I haven't seen enough movies of. The Untouchables is one of those movies that every time I watch it, I love it, but I don't watch it that often. And Glengarry Glen Ross is just one of my favorite movies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Chance.
I know he wrote the play David Mamet.
All right, and Luca.
Aaron Sorkin?
David Mamet
That's
was
got it.
correct.
Jesus,
That is
3-point lead.
Impressive. Very nice.
What was the Aaron Sorkin film that he wrote based on his play?
Oh, I forgot.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. A Few Good Men. Few Good Men is based on a play. That
You good man,
Okay.
yep.
Alright. Anyway. Guys, the category of gangster movies. Name one of the other 4 crime families besides the Corleones in The Godfather.
Now this is a prestigious question.
I always get the hate when I say that I don't care for the first Godfather.
It's one of those things. If you watch Goodfellas and Godfather back to back, you'll definitely love one more than the other.
Goodfellas I like more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Luca, what do you got?
Salazzo?
All right, and Chance.
Tattaglia.
You got it?
Yeah, we
First
got
points.
Tattaglia. We were looking for Barzini, Tattaglia, Queno, and Strozzi.
Oh, Salazzo's the police officer. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
5-1. Big lead for Chance.
Jesus Christ.
A big lead, but
Yes, but there's plenty of
plenty of
action to
questions
go.
left.
Speaking of action, what is Jason Bourne's real name?
I love the first 3. Don't care for the other 2.
Yeah, I think I was one of the first ones to say I didn't like Jason Bourne, so I knew it wasn't good. So then when other people backed me up, I
It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah. 5,
Nothing to write home about.
4,
Better than like
Jason Bourne's trash.
2, 1. All right, Chance
David Webb.
and Luca.
Robert Webb is what I wrote.
Oh!
I had David Webb written down.
Wow, that's a big miss right there. That would have been nice to see.
Alright. Well, guys, your penultimate question in category of classics. Which biblical epic has the line, "Where is your Messiah now?"
Without any specifics, I could have bought this movie today. At my local Just Replay.
Better should have
How
won.
many pieces do we get?
3 in the entire match.
Okay.
Use them wisely. It's a 5-round match.
Yep,
Hmm?
I know.
5.
I'll take the repeat.
4.
You'll take it?
You'll take the repeat. Alright. Category of classics again. Which biblical epic has the line, "Where is your Messiah now?"
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Since Luca did the repeat, let's go to him first.
10 Commandments.
And Chance.
I also had 10 Commandments.
And you guys are both
Okay,
correct,
both
so
got it.
use your
Thank
repeat
God.
wisely.
Oh, if Chance gets to this one, he gets a perfect first round.
Oh my God.
Which we haven't voted on it yet, but maybe in the upcoming season we will do a bonus question.
We'll do something with that.
So, since I'm sad that we don't get a bonus question, the next category is going to be tearjerkers.
Oh.
Second.
It's a very smooth transition.
Segue.
Which actress co-stars with Julia Roberts in Stepmom as the terminally ill mother, Jackie? Chances like, good thing I know I'm not going to be wasting a bonus question if I get this wrong.
Mm-hmm. 5, 4, 3,
Nope.
2, 1.
Chance.
Chance.
Bonus.
I was literally gonna write Julia. Julia comes back to bite me in the ass again. I didn't have it.
Oh, and Luca, you didn't get it?
Threw with a book away.
Oh, man.
Okay.
The answer
We're looking for
was...
Susan Sarandon.
Susan Sarandon.
It was.
But with
Okay,
that said,
sure.
Chance, you did miss 1, but you got 7 to only Luca's 2. So that was a huge first round for Chance and a very unfortunate one for Luca. But Chance, moving into round 2, you know how it goes. But before we go there, are you going to want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
And
I'll go first.
Case, I'll let him know how this championship round is going to go. Guys, I know it's been a while, but we have brought back the wheel. So Chance decided to go first. What I'm going to do is he's going to bet on red or black, and that option will be on the wheel. Then I'm going to spin the wheel in full frame of the camera, and then a category or red or black is going to get landed on. If a category gets landed on, then Chance is going to have the option to stick with it or re-spin. We are not going to hand off in this championship. And then also, if a color gets selected, the person whose color gets selected is going to be the same as you are used to now. The person whose color is going to be either picked for themselves or for their opponent. Alright, Chance, before I spin, would you like to bet on either red or black?
You know me at this point, baby. I always bet on black.
Black it is, and here's the wheel. Like my reflection? Red. That is huge.
Luca.
Okay.
So,
Luca, would
can I
you
choose
give him
myself?
a category?
you can either give it to yourself or for him.
Disney villains from me.
Wow,
Okay.
Disney
Disney
villains. All right. Chance is
Alright.
still going first. So,
That's true.
all right, here's
So, another
your
spin.
spin, and this is whatever you get. Comedy.
Right.
Okay.
All right, so going into round 2, Chance, he's going to have comedy. He's going first, and then Luca will follow him with Disney villains that he gave to himself.
All right. Chance.
Yeah.
Your first question in the category of comedy. In 2005's Waiting, how many times do you get kicked in the behind after seeing someone's jump?
Multiple choice.
Options are A, 1 time, B, 2 times, C, 3 times, or D, 4 times.
3 times.
That's correct for a point. Your next question in comedy. In When Harry Met Sally, what classic movie do Harry and Sally discuss when they first meet during their road trip?
Casablanca.
For 2 points.
Wow, nice.
Wow, good pull.
You didn't need to sigh. You knew that.
That
Next
was a guess.
question.
That was a solid
Sighing
guess.
for you, I guess.
In Major League, what punishment was Willie Mays Hayes given when he popped up?
Oh crap! I don't remember. Multiple choice.
Options are A, running a mile, B, push-ups, C, not playing the next game, or D, washing the coach's car.
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry, I lost track.
Alright, that's a repeat. In Major League, what punishment was Willie Mays Hayes given when he popped up? Is it A, running a mile, B, push-ups, C, not playing the next game, or D, washing the coach's car?
Washing the coach's car.
That is
Incorrect. Luca, you have a chance to steal.
I think I know this now.
Push-ups.
That's
That is
correct for a
correct
point.
Oh, well,
Steal.
when you guess that.
I was happy that those multiple choice options were good because I wrote it and I was like, those are 2 very different things.
Yeah. Alright.
I
Your
went
last
off of like
question-
real MLB standards.
Your last question in comedy. In Superbad, what dessert did Seth and Jules make together in home ec?
Oh crap. Oh no, I hit multiple choice.
Alright, your options are A, chocolate mousse, B,
Tiramisu.
cup... That's correct for a point. Didn't even need the options for that
One
one.
of
I
those.
should have just held it for a second.
Yeah.
All right, so after that, a pretty good round for a category that you weren't happy with. 11 points out of that, so 4 out of 8.
But Luca got a steal.
Yeah, but he did give up a steal. And speaking of
Yeah.
Luca, we're going to jump to him now with Disney villains. So let's see if he made
Try
the
and-
right choice and can
try
get
and
back
tie
to
this
the
up.
game. He could actually tie it up with a sweep. So, Luca.
Mm-hmm.
John Worthington Foulfellow is the name of a villain from Pinocchio. What is the name he goes by on screen?
Honest John.
That is correct for 2 points.
Selling a song.
Hesitation? I think not. Your second question. Which 2000s animated film has a villain known as Bowler Hat Guy?
2000s
Yes.
or 2000?
2000s, the decade.
Bowler hat guy.
It could
In
be
the
Bowler or
2000s.
Bowler, so take it as you want.
Multiple choice.
All right, is it A, Meet the Robinsons, B, Bolt, C, Atlantis the Lost Empire, or D, The Princess and the Frog?
Meet the Robinsons.
That is correct for a point.
The Bowler hat guy.
Yeah, I'm
The
really
Bowler hat guy.
That's why I said I should just tell you both. Spoiler alert.
The memory
haven't
from
seen
the
it.
guy's childhood.
I haven't seen. Third question. What is the first and last name of the villain played by Chris Cooper in 2011's The Muppets?
Oh shit. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Francis Buxton, B, Tex Richmond, C, Dominic Bad
It's
Guy?
Tex Richmond.
That is correct for a point.
Dominic Bad Guy. It's Bad G. It's
Hey,
Bad G.
and don't worry, D was Nikki Holiday, so it wasn't gonna get any better with the. All right, your final question in Disney villains: which live-action Disney film has the villain Dr. Reinhardt?
Dr. Reinhardt. Not Dr. Reinhardt. Multiple choice.
4. Is it A, the computer wore tennis shoes, B, Tron, C, the black hole, or D, the Rocketeer?
The black hole, I think.
That is correct for a point.
Yeah.
8 to 11.
I much prefer the robot Maximilian.
8 to 11 after round 2, so that definitely brought Luca back. So he didn't get a clean sweep, but he definitely improved, and he definitely might have got his head into the game.
Back into the swing of things, I hope.
So going into round 3, this is where championship week comes into full effect, because this round is brand new, but maybe not so much if you're familiar with the old There Will Be Trivia days. We're bringing back the strength round. So these competitors say that they know some stuff. So we're going to put them to the test.
They think they know things.
They think they know things. Both of them came into this match and decided they want to get 4 questions from a category, and we allowed that, and we're going to give it to them. So they both signed up for that, but here's the thing. They say it's a strength, so there will be stealing still in this. But there also will be multiple choice, because these are going to be deeper cuts, and we're not jerks. So, Chance, you are still in the lead. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first. Why not?
Chance decided to go first. Kees, can you read them questions this time?
Of course, Chance. Your first question in category of Pixar. In Coco, what business is Miguel's family in?
They make shoes.
That's correct for 2 points. Your next question in Pixar. What is the name of Lightning McQueen's transport truck in Cars?
Mac.
For 2 more points. The next question in Pixar. After missing the train because Bing Bong wanted to go through abstract thought, what part of the brain do Joy, Sadness, and Bing Bong go through to catch the train for the second time?
Imagination Land?
For 2 more points. Wow. Jesus. Alright. And your last question. At the beginning of Cars 3, it is revealed that Lightning McQueen has won the Piston Cup a total of how many times?
Jeez. And he's gonna come up. I'll go multiple choice just to, hedge my bet.
Options are A, 1 time, B, 4 times, C, 7 times, or D, 11 times.
7.
Correct for another point.
Wow. Thank God, I was gonna say 6.
And that was a huge round, and now you've given yourself a 10-point lead. But we know that Luca is a fan of horror movies, but he didn't pick the genre.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold out the lead for very long.
He didn't pick the genre, he picked a franchise. Luca chose Saw movies. For my first trick, I will saw you in half. Okay, or I'll just read the first question. Luca, your first question. In Jigsaw, which character caused a woman's death by stealing her purse? We are looking for the character name.
Character name? Fuck, multiple choice.
Is it A, Mitch, B, Anna, C, Carly, or D, Ryan?
Carly.
That is correct for a point. Don't worry, I felt the same way in testing. I was like, oh, you would ask for the name.
The blonde one.
Your second question. Which actress plays the character Britt in Saw 5?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Megan Good, B, Betsy Russell, C, Julie Benz, or D, Laura Gordon?
Megan Good?
That is incorrect, actually. Chance to steal.
Okay. Can I hear those options again?
Yes. Is it A, Megan Good, B, Betsy Russell, C, Julie Benz, or D, Laura Gordon?
Laura Gordon?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Julie Benz.
I was going to say that one.
It would have been ironic if she would have been benzed in half. Your third question.
Oh my god.
That was Bibiani level cringe there. Which character said, "I'm having a blast. This is the most fun I've had without lubricant"? First name only is fine.
Adam.
That is correct for 2 points.
Those were words that were said in that franchise.
Those were actual words. And ironically, he was the screenwriter too, so
he was
that performer, quote unquote. Your final question.
Actor.
Currently down 11 to 18. What is the highest grossing Saw film at the worldwide box office? I don't know.
Saw 3?
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh.
I don't know why I emphasize Saw so much, knowing that this was a Saw-specific category. But with that being said, Luca, once again, staying close after a really rough first round, 18-13. But speaking of weak rounds, we're moving on to the weakness round, which once again is, if you're familiar with the old days in There Will Be Trivia, you are familiar with potentially how this may or may not go. As similar to the strengths, both competitors say that they know their stuff. So, we also expect both of them to know the league and know their competitors. So if you want to be a champion, you need to know your opponent and you need to be able to do some research. So we told both competitors to research and watch their matches of their opponent and choose a category for their opponent. But there is 2 stipulations. Either the category had to have been used before at some point in There Will Be Trivia, or if it is a filmography from an actor or director, at least one question from one of their movies had to have been used. Chance, you are in the lead again. Would you like to go first or second, knowing that there is no stealing in the weakness round?
I'll go first.
All right, he's sticking with it, and I'll jump back over to Chance. Chance, you were given movie release dates.
Okay.
All right, you will. Multiple choice is available if
an
needed,
option.
knocking it from 2 to 1 per usual. But remember, no stealing.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro starred in Goodfellas, Awakenings, and what other film in 1990?
Oh. 1990. Robert De Niro. Yeah, multiple choice.
Is it A, We're No Angels, B, Cape Fear, C, Stanley and Iris, or D, Midnight Run?
Can you hear the options one more time?
A, We're No Angels, B, Cape Fear, C, Stanley and Iris, or D, Midnight Run?
We're no angels.
That is incorrect. It is actually
It's Cape Fear.
Stanley and Iris. Cape Fear is
Stanley and
91.
Iris.
Oh,
Cape Fear was
was it?
91.
91.
Oh, okay.
I
Shit.
thought you were gonna ask for what
I
year
was
those
trying to
came out.
steal, so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you were expecting it to be what year. I'm like, no, we're looking for the 3rd that year.
Shit.
Your second question. What year saw the release of The Sweetest Thing in Life or Something Like It?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 1996, B, 1999, C, 2002, or D, 2005?
2002.
That is correct for a point.
Point.
Okay. Never heard of either of those.
Your third question. This is a Jeremy Love as far as type of question. What year saw films released in the following franchises? Star Wars, Dirty Harry, and James Bond.
James Bond. Okay. $1980?
That is incorrect.
God,
3 years
83.
off. We were looking for
83.
1983.
I knew it was one of those two.
Yeah, that's literally like it's one of 3 years.
Yeah. All right, your final question under a category that Luca thought you'd be weak at. What decade saw the release of Gay Prairie, Inside Daisy Clover, and A Fine Madness?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, the 1940s, B, the 1960s, C, the 1980s, or D, the 2000s?
Again, multiple choice options again.
40s, 60s, 80s, 2000s.
60s.
My point.
All right, Chance. So you might have gotten some luck on those questions. But hey, take it as you want. Sometimes that's fate, and you have 20 points now to Luca's 13. Kees, can you reveal the category that was given to Luca?
So, Luca, Chance chose for your weakness category Michael Bay movies.
Of course he did.
One of the greatest directors.
Greatest filmmakers of our generation.
I can't.
Of course he did.
Alright, anywho, in the opening of Bad Boys 2, Burnett and Lowell are investigating the flow of what drug into Miami?
Heroin?
Looking for ecstasy.
Okay.
thought you were gonna ask what event they were at. I'm like, come on.
Next question in Michael Bay. Which actress plays Mark Wahlberg's daughter Tess in Transformers: Age of Extinction?
Multiple choice, please.
Options are A. Isabella Moner, B. Nicola Peltz, C. Sophia Miles, or D. Alexandra Daddario.
Sophia Miles?
No, looking for B.
Nicola Peltz.
Nicola Peltz.
I hate that I know that.
Your next
I hate
question
that I know right now.
Michael Bay. Which Bay film has the following exchange? What's God? Well, you know, when you want something really bad and you close your eyes and you wish for it, God's the guy that ignores you.
Repeat the question, please.
Alright. Which Bay film has the following exchange? What's God? Well, you know, when you want something really bad and you close your eyes and you wish for it, God's the guy that ignores you.
The Rock?
Looking for The Island.
Oh, God. Not even a Michael Bay movie that people care about.
And your last question in Michael Bay. Pain and Gain depicts a kidnapping that occurs in what year?
Fuck off, multiple choice.
Options are A. 1989, B. 1995, C. 1999, or D. 2005.
1989?
Looking for 95.
Cool, good. I enjoyed that. I liked how that went. Thanks, Jones.
Yeah, even when I tested that one in questions, I was like, ooh, that was a tough one. And I like Pain and Gain. Don't tell nobody.
I love you, Luca.
No, you don't.
All right. With that being said, though, we are still going to be able to go to round 5, which is
Really?
Yeah, back to normal. It's the IMDb
So
round.
fun.
But Chance has a pretty outstanding lead, 20-13. All right. So, Kees, can you let us know how round 5 is going to go, and maybe let us know how different it might be?
It's not different. Round 5 is our round 3. It's the IMDb round. We know this shit, or at least we should know this shit by now. So, both competitors will get 3 questions based off information from IMDb. A 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer. For the 2-pointer, they get the year, the genres, and the actor, and they have to name the movie based off that. For the 3-pointer, they get the year, the director, and the keywords, have to name the movie. And for the 5-pointer, they get the year, and based off that, they can choose 2 of actor, director, co-lead, and plot keywords. That's the only change we've done, that we now choose co-lead instead of genres, because nobody ever picked genres.
Yeah, and the one distinction for that co-lead could be any of the top 5 builds. So it depends on the movie and depends on, because some people are top 5 build and they're not in the movie that often, so we have to use discretion. But with that being said, Chance, movie number 1 or movie number 2?
I'll take movie number. I'll take 2.
Okay. Movie number 3 or movie number 4?
Take 4.
Movie number 5 or movie number 6?
5.
Right. No. All right, Luca. No pressure, but you at least have to hit your 5
And my 3.
You could hit your 5 and 2, but
5 and 2 and tie it up.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
yeah, you need to score some points.
So ideally bonus. Luca, you're given movie number 1.
Yep.
Your year, 1997. Your genre, action, mystery, and thriller. And your actor, Mel Gibson.
Repeat.
All right, that
Last
would
repeat.
be your final one. Do you want to use it?
Yep.
Okay. Your year, 1997. Your genres, action, mystery, and thriller. And your actor, Mel Gibson. Five, 4.
God, I don't have
3.
anything. Lethal Weapon 3?
That is incorrect. We were looking for conspiracy
That ransom?
theory.
Conspiracy theory.
Now,
God.
you have to hit this, Or
now
Chance wins by TKO.
you are at half 2 hit point now.
Mm-hmm.
Luca, you are given movie number 3. Your year, 1989. Your plot keywords, true story, drug abuse, and gang violence. And your director, John G. Alvinson.
Oh, shit.
Five, 4,
Congratulations, champion. I got nothing.
2.
For our very first There Will Be Trivia Champion post-merger, Chance the Titan Ellison via TKO! The answer we were looking for was Lean On Me.
On me. Lean on me for the win, baby.
Wow, I am at a loss for words, and I know that these competitors are they're at huge emotions for different reasons. We are going to just go straight into it and bring Sandy the Sandman Robinson in to talk to them because I just have to know what's going to happen next.
Chance, my buddy, the Titan. How are you feeling right now, brother? Like, what the hell?
I don't know if this is real or not. Like I'm waiting for like someone to just come wake me up and like tell me this is a dream I'm having, because like I dreamed about me being in this position for ever since I started in TWBT Trivia, and just to actually come in to actually like be here, it's ecstatic, man.
Dude, you had such a dominant round 1. You pulled out a really huge lead on that. Then what were you thinking at the end of round 1 going into round 2?
I was like, he's gonna turn it around, because like coming into this, like it took us forever to get this match off the ground. That's on me, because I had things I had to do outside of this. But like I thought, okay, while I'm doing all this other stuff, Luca's gonna he's gonna be just waiting at it. He's hungry. He wants this, and I thought like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this while I can, because Luca's gonna turn it around. He's gonna take us in the end. But I've wanted this so much, and I always say like victory goes to the person who wants it the most. And look, Luca's a hell of a competitor. I know he'll bounce back from this, but as of right now, it's a feeling, man.
Well, as of right now, you are the There Will Be Trivia Singles Division Champion of the world.
That feels so good to hear.
Damn well should, brother. You did great. All right, thanks so much, Chance. You know what? There's going to be a lot of people gunning for you this season. You know what? When they say it, to be the man, you got to beat the man. Well, you're the man now, and in order for somebody else to take that off of your shoulder, they got to beat you. What do you say to any of the comers that are coming?
When I played high school football, my coach always told me, enjoy a win for a day, because the next day you're a target. And so, you know what? I'm gonna, celebrate. And then tomorrow, time to hit the books, hit IMDb, study up, because next person gonna come with this belt. I gotta be ready to retain, and I'm gonna hold on to this belt for a long time.
I think I'm gonna have to school you in some Julia Roberts trivia to get you.
Yes, you will. I'm gonna need you and Jeremy to tutor me on Julia Roberts, and then then I'll have no gaps.
Well, I've said this before, and I never get tired of it, champ. Have yourself a good long rest and wait for your next competitor. But congratulations, you did fantastic. Way to go.
Thank you.
Luca, that was tough, my friend. Where do you think it all fell apart for you?
There's not much point kind of dancing around it. I'm just going to go ahead and address, I think, a big issue that people might be bringing up after this. And there's kind of something in there that I guess kind of highlights things for me, because I think there's been a lot of talk about kind of cheating and stuff in this league, and nobody specifically bringing it up, I think, from the players' side. And I had a very strong series of matches, and today I had not such a strong match, and I think that people are going to go, okay, well, is this person's game compromised by this? And The simple answer to that question is no. But something different kind of has happened in regards to like the way that I watch movies and appreciate movies recently, which is simply that something happened recently where I realized that I was watching and researching movies to study for matches, and to prepare myself for matches, and I kind of realized that I was becoming a bit of a robot with it. So I wanted to see what I could do if I just kind of sort of took it as I'm going into a match, I'm going to go on it with the things that I just kind of know from stuff that I've seen, and clearly that did not turn out so good for me. But in terms of my game, where it fell apart was that I had a lot of stuff in round one that I kind of knew vaguely, and a lot of names that I was close to and details that I was close to, but couldn't quite pull out, and that really shook me. I think that not having my whole head in the game kind of shook me. But Chance is a kind of person that you can't go in without your head fully in the game. Without, you know, kind of really studying up and getting on the grind and that kind of thing. And I just wasn't as strongly inclined towards doing that recently.
You faltered in round one, but you were close on 2 or 3 of those answers. But you did really pick yourself up in round 2 and 3, especially when you got your strength category. You know, so you did close the gap quite a lot after you know, when we're going into round 4. You really came back a lot. I just want to make sure and let everybody know there that if anybody thinks that Luca is cheating, they can come through me first, because I've done these matches with him now for a few times. He's not. So if anybody's thinking it out there, he isn't.
That's not something that you have to. I don't think that's something that I necessarily need defending on.
No, absolutely not. And I wasn't trying to defend you. I'm just saying from my perspective, that's how I feel. So
I appreciate that.
But you know, we had the match before this one, the precursor to this match. We had Jen absolutely put a beating on some people. She dominated with a triple TKO or a double TKO. She's your next opponent to get yourself back in line to possibly face Chance in the future. What do you think about that, and what words do you have for Jen?
She's a tough cookie. I think that what this match has done for me is that it's kind of really lit a bit of a spark for me. Chance is always a brilliant person to face because he lets you know where you need to up your game. And I think with the championship level questions, it was a matter of like, I need to be watching movies in a more continuous sense and be getting those plot details down and that kind of thing. Because I can know actors and actresses all I fucking want. I can know directors all I fucking want. But if I'm not going to be able to pick up on those plot details because, you know, I've not seen all of the movies that, you know, are in the questions, and I'm not doing enough to fill in my gaps, then it's all going to kind of come up for nothing. In terms of Jen, Jen is an absolutely brilliant player. She's one of the most talented people in this league, by none. She will consistently come up against brilliant adversaries and knock them down. And sorry. What I have to say to Jen is, I'm as scared as I was the first time I faced you, but I beat you the first time I faced you, and you're gonna have to come with some fire, because I want to get back at Chance. I want to have the kind of matches that I had against Jeremy and against Jeremy. I'm sure I've done pretty well in another match against Jeremy somewhere. I do good against Jeremy. And I want to get back up to that. And I want the championship. I'm going to be a champion by the end of this week. I'm going to have the team belt over my shoulder. I want to get another one. Like, I really do. Killer Chemistry is going to take those team titles from Big Picture, a couple of fucking upstart punks. And I want a nice shiny one there, and I want a nice shiny one there to complement it. Because it's going to go great with my shirt and my eyes, because I'm so pretty.
Well, I can't argue with any of that. Anybody that's got 2 belts strapped on their shoulders is going to look pretty good. Luca, you played an amazing match, and I know you're a little down right now, but you know what? You're an absolute beast of a competitor in this league, and you're going to continue to do that. I have no doubt whatsoever. So thanks so much for competing, and we will see you at the next match.
One final thing to say.
Sure.
So Chance won this title because he loves movies, and because he loves watching movies, and he loves learning about movies, and he loves studying movies. One of the things I want to say to all the people out there who are maybe thinking of getting into this, or maybe thinking of getting back into it after a while, after being out of the There Will Be Trivia League, is get into this because you love movies, and stay into it because you love movies. We don't always want to talk about the more stressful sides of doing this, the competitiveness, the bitterness and the frustration that can come with not having the best matches. The most important thing is you should be here because you love movies, and because you want to show people how much you love movies, and you want friendly competition with people, because that's the great thing about this league, and that's the best thing that this league can offer. If you find yourself getting frustrated, like I have, if you find yourself judging how good of a movie fanatic you are because of this, like I have at times, and I think it's very possible to do, just remember that you're here because you love movies, and that's why we're all here, and that's the best thing that this league has to offer. Chance is the champion because he loves movies, and he does it for the love of them. I know that 100%. And I think the best piece of advice I could give for anyone who wants to get into a position like me and get their ass kicked by Chance Ellison, or maybe go even further, is do it for the love of movies, because that is why we're here. That is the most important thing, hands down.
I cannot add anything else to that message, Luca. It was as perfect as it possibly could be. So I will pass it back over to Kees and Henry. You guys, this is a great match and great competitors.
Wow, I'm at a loss for words. And we have a singles champion. We have a belt. We have a ring, we have a trophy, we have a cup, whatever you want to call it, because it's imaginary. It's use your imagination. But we have a champion, and that's what's most important. It's Chance the Titan Ellison. First of all, congratulations to him. He worked his ass off. He is a veteran in There Will Be Trivia. He's a veteran in Full Metal Trivia. He's a veteran in just all this trivia, and he's a fan of just all of us. And the Schmodown, we've seen his reactions. We just know he can bring it, and it finally has paid off for him, so congratulations to him. But I got to tip my hat off to Luca. He's done well. He showed in the old There Will Be Trivia days. He showed going up to this. He shows in Full Metal Trivia constantly that he is a, no pun intended, Titan. And he is up there he was in this championship for a reason, and it was a tough one, but hey, he's going to get a second chance. And what do they say? Don't give me a second chance, because I'll make you regret it. So hopefully Luca can make Chance regret it if he gets a chance. Case, what are your thoughts with everything that they said and just moving on forward after finally having a champion?
I mean, this was something. I'm still a little shocked, but Luca is a great competitor. He's going to get that second shot, and even though he doesn't have the singles belt, he does have the singles record, and he has the team's record in points, at least. He has those kind of things, and he still has a shot at the team belt. We'll have to see if he can win it against Big Picture with Greg, but that just shows how great of a competitor Luca is. He's in both finals. Yes, he might not win this one, but he still has the records. He still has all the stats that helps him, and he'll get back up. He'll go against Jen. I don't know how that is going to go. That should be a really good match, but it's going to be something for sure. But this tournament, I loved it. I loved the very, very, very short part that I was a part of it, and then I loved hosting the rest of it. But this was a great tournament, and I think Chance is a very deserved champion. We've seen that in all his matches. Congrats to him, of course, and I can't wait to see how long he'll be able to hold on to that belt, because everyone is going to come for it now. Because, like, in this tournament we had 16 players. Now we're going to open it up for everyone. For essentially everyone who wants a match, who has shown that they can compete in this, they'll come for Chance. So he'll better watch out for that belt that he has right now, and I can't wait for that.
And definitely, and this was a match for the ages. It might not have shown in the scoreboard, and we might have had a TKO, but we just know that the competitors were there, the heart was there, the fight was there, and they're going to be coming back. Guys, this was a two-part video. We had the triple threat that got Jen winning by a double TKO, and we have the championship, our very first Worldwide Movie Games presents There Will Be Trivia champion in Chance of Titan Ellison via TKO. So we have shown that we have people that compete and can bring it, and if you can tell, we upped the quality of our videos. We have a brand new layout, we're working really hard on editing and graphics and all this production, and we're just getting it there. So please, I beg you, watch these videos, like it, share it around, let people see. People love movies, people love competition, people love trivia, people love a bunch of this type of stuff, fighting, whatever, they love it. So at least get it out there so people can check it out, because we want to prove and we want to show that this is worth it, and we want to make it worth it for our competitors. We want Chance to get his name out there even more. And just, you know, comment below, let us know your thoughts on the video, let us know how we did on the production, let us know if we need to fix things, just give us anything, talk to us, communicate, because we will talk back, because we love this community and we love this league, because we know that you do. So just let us know and just remind us, or let other people know. So I am Henry Confidential. You are
Grand Admiral Kees Cornelisse.
And this was the very first Worldwide Movie Games presents There Will Be Trivia singles tournament. We have our first champion, but guess what? There's going to be way more, because as Kees said, this league is going to be open up now. We have a backlog of schedules that you aren't going to know about, because we're not going to get your hopes up. But we have a lot of things in here, and we're going to be cooking up. So Henry Confidential, thank you once again to Sandy, Sam, and Robinson for doing those interviews. Thank you, Luca, for showing up, and congratulations to Chance of Titan Ellison. I'm Henry Confidential. There will be trivia.